Hey everybody, so I'm going to be doing a cut crease. It was a request by one of my subscribers, or at least somebody who thought the look was great that I did. So shout outs to that person. I am so sorry I wrote your name down, but I can't find the paper. But I will put your name somewhere around this video so that people know who you are. And I really appreciate you doing requests for this look. Or at least for just another cut crease, which is what they requested, another one. So I thought I'd do one a little bit more slightly on the simple side, but not so difficult, but still with pizzazz. So that's what we're going to do today. Okie dokie. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyelids using my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this one is an anti-age. So you're going to put this all over the lip, up into the brow bone area. We're also going to put this underneath because we are going to be applying some color there as well. Okay, so now that I've primed my eyelids, I'm going to go into my highlight color for my brow bone area. The highlight color I'm going to be using would be by M.A.C. This is nude. Works for me. I would think it would work for anybody else. And I know we're doing this in reverse, but there is a reason. And we're also going to put some in our inner tear duct area here. Highlight these areas. Alright, so now we're going to apply our crease color. And the crease color I'm using is brown by M.A.C. You can pretty much use any brown, matte brown. Looks like this. And with that, I am just going to use my handy dandy fluffy blending brush. This is by Sigma. This is the taper blending brush E40. And just going to get some of that on the brush, just a tip. And then I'm just going to place that in my crease. And this is just going to provide that that transitional color. And I'm kind of blending it also to the up into the brow bone area just to give it a nice blending effect. Alright, once you have that transitional color, you're all set to go for your next color. Next color I'm going to take, this is like a dark reddish kind of brown, or it has like red tint to it. This is in the Wet n Wild palette called Vanity. And I'm taking this brown here. It's got like a reddish undertone to it. It's a really nice brown. I love this color. I think Makeup Forever, I saw the same color at Makeup Forever. I don't know the number or the name to that, but I definitely want to get that eyeshadow. It's one of those unique browns, I think. And I'm going to use my smudge brush, E21 by Sigma, to pretty much do my cut crease with. It's more precise, and I have more control over where I want the eyeshadow to go. And as I'm doing that, I'm taking a little bit of product at a time instead of just putting all on once, so I know exactly where I want to. With a cut crease, you want to try to be as precise as you can, but don't spend hours racking your brain on like how to get the look. Just take your time. You can also use a smudge brush instead of, I'm sorry, you can also use a pencil brush to do this with, but I like to have like real good control with my brushes, so I go for the smudge brush because it's small and I can definitely get into those little places. And then with your blending brush, you can actually just buff that color out, at least on the edge. That's all we want to do. I am going to use the, what is this? The blending brush by Sigma, the E25 brush to do that with. And actually in this palette, to help diffuse a little bit of the brown, you can use that tanner brown, the matte one in the palette as well. Just to diffuse, or you can use the regular matte brown that we used beforehand. I definitely want the most of the darker color to go towards the outer portion. So that's why I'm keeping most of the color there. And then blending as I go. Any areas that I feel need a little bit of blending. I'm not trying to take away the work I've done. I'm more or less trying to make it look as though it belongs. Okay. So this is pretty much initially the way I like it. This is, to me, exactly how I want it to look. You can go a little bit more intense with this if you want to. I don't really want to, which is why I'm pretty much taking it right there. That's why. You can decide if you want to connect these, but for the sake of this, I'm not feeling like I'm going to connect them just yet. I'll wait and see how I feel as we get through the tutorial, okay? Now I'm going to do this eye, and then I'm going to come right back to you guys with the next color, okay? So I'm back. Both eyes are done. So next what we're going to do is we're going to apply our eyelid color. And the color that I'm going to go with is a pigment by M.A.C. This one is Melon. I'm pretty sure NYX actually has a similar color in their Loose Pearl collection. Pretty sure they do, but for the sake, and I bought this ages ago and never got to use it, I'm going to use it for this video. So, we're using it. Well, I'm using it. Now with these pigments, you can apply them wet or you can apply them dry. It's truly up to you guys. I'm just doing it this way. And pretty much what we're going to do after this is we're going to apply our color underneath our lower lash line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Cherry Mary? I don't even know. I'm taking this eyeshadow. I don't know if this was a limited edition by L'Oreal, The Infallibles. I'm taking this color. I'm going to put that underneath. It's got more of a pinkier tone than Melon. And I'm just going to use, I'm going to use my Real Techniques shading brush for this. Just going to get it mainly on the tip. And place the color roughly there. Okay. So now I'm going to go in for a bright purple. And I'm just going to go underneath my lower lash line with this. And you just use whatever purple you have. Mine is more of a bright kind of purple. Now is for the real fun. I am going to use my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. You can use a liquid liner. Honestly, the reason why I use the gel liner is because I like the effect it gives. Liquid liners, unless they come matte or they mattify and it's on the packaging, they tend to come in a glossy finish. And I feel like that distracts away from the look itself, which is why I favor the gel more, because it's got a more matte finishing effect. And it just seems to complement the looks very much. Cream ones aren't bad. Sometimes they can kind of wear out. Gel kind of lasts a little bit longer. Cake liners aren't bad either. They definitely dry matte. You just use water to activate them. But for the sake of this, we're just going to use gel. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So the liner I'm going to use, or the liner brush I'm going to use, is the one that came with the Maybelline gel brush thingy. That didn't make a damn look of sense, did it? I don't think so. Then I'm just going to use it. I mean, it came with it, and I actually quite like it. Looking at it, you wouldn't think it does great with lining your lids, like with I use all the time, but it actually works, and I actually like it. So we're just going to line our lash. Okay, so this is what you should initially have for the eyes. Yeah. So I'm going to come back to you guys with a full face, and then we can kind of look at the full scope of what we just did here today, okay? So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm going to make this really quick and short because my battery's going down. Okay, so this is the finished look. Thank you so much to my subscriber, whoever you are, for requesting another cut crease. I hope in the future you will continue to request things, and all of you will request things. I love doing requests. This is so much fun. I'm sorry, I'm really geek because this really is fun. So yeah, I hope you really like it. I hope you learned a little bit too on certain things, certain brushes you can use to get a cut crease. I will probably do some more if that is what you want. Leave a comment down below. And to the rest of you guys, love you so much. Thank you so much for being a subscriber for this long. You guys are amazing, and remember to comment, subscribe, and request. Definitely request videos, guys. I will always be looking out for your requests. So thank you so much. See you guys.